Hello fellow shadows, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to talk about Mulan, the live action one that came out this year on Disney Plus. So I am like, I've heard kind of like mixed reviews. Like, some people enjoyed it, while some people said that it was, compared to the original one, it's boring. And like, okay, so it's getting mixed reviews. I'm still excited to watch the movie because to compare it to the original, it's one of those rebooted movies that I've been excited to excuse me see ever since the trailers came out, ever since there was the announcement of a Mulan movie reboot. And here's why. I still don't think that every Disney movie should have a reboot or a movie. I mean, like, for example, The Lion King, that did not need to be turned into like a live action, as I like to call it, a reboot. Like, even though I do enjoy the song "Just Can't Wait to Be King" and "Lion Sleeps Tonight," like those two songs in the rebooted version is my favorite versions of those two songs that I've heard. But the Lion King, the Lion King movie that came out last year, that was unnecessary in general to come out with. Regardless of how I feel about two songs, being great, doesn't matter. I still feel like the Lion King movie that came out last year was unnecessary to come out with. And The Lion King is my favorite Disney movie, so yeah, I was extremely critical on that. So with like The Jungle Book, it's my favorite. Like, it's one of my favorite Disney movies, both the original and the live action. When I heard that they were planning to make not one but two Jungle Book movies, I think they were supposed to come out the same year, which was 2016. I want to say 2016, 2017. That I was excited because, again, like with Mulan, I could see the Jungle Book being in live action, and the Jon Favreau movie of the Jungle Book, I found it to be enjoyable. Yes, the classic will always be a classic, and nothing can replace the original for sure. But I really did find myself enjoying the movie, like the Jon Favreau version. I really had like no complaints about the movie. I thought that the kid did a good job acting. I thought the kid who played Mowgli, I thought the actors did great. The CGI was great. The Especially the fact that I'm pretty sure Mowgli, the kid who played Mowgli, was the only person that his entire job in that movie was acting with complete green screen. And that takes true talent right there. And because of that, and because he put it off so well, the kid who plays Mowgli is one of my favorite actors. Because that kid got talent. And they put it off pretty well, in my opinion. And again, I could have seen the Jungle Book being live action. Well, there was like one movie where Mowgli was a bit older, and that movie was like eh. I forgot the name of that version of the Jungle Book, but that movie was eh. The animals didn't really talk in that movie like it did in the two first, like the first one that came out like a few years ago. That one I'm referring to. So when I heard Mulan was getting rebooted, guess I always said there's like a few Disney movies where you can get away with live action. Cinderella for sure, Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, uh potentially Beauty and the Beast, and I did enjoy the live action Beauty and the Beast. Could have it been better? Probably. But I still enjoyed it. Those movies I could see being live action. And potentially Alice in Wonderland. And now I'm not talking about the two movies that came out with like Johnny Depp in it. Because those two were supposed to be, those two are sequels to the original one. No, 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 no. I mean, Alice in Wonderland movie that takes the plot of the original and put into live action. I can potentially see that being adapted well into live action. Potentially. Potentially. And those, and Aladdin. Almost forgot Aladdin. I could have seen Aladdin being into live action, and thankfully it did. Now, Will Smith won't replace Robin Williams, but I think he did a pretty good genie. Aladdin was a pretty good movie, in my opinion. Yeah, there's some criticism I have with the movie, but overall I enjoyed Aladdin. But yeah, Mulan is definitely one of those few, and I do stress few, Disney classics I can see being translated onto the big screen. Yeah, I can see like a musical adaptation of it being on the big screen, and a non-musical adaptation of the Disney version of Mulan being on the big screen. And so when I heard that it wasn't going to be a musical, at first I was like, dang it, I won't get the Be a Man song. Because Be a Man is my favorite Disney song. One of my favorite Disney songs. So I was kind of bummed out that we weren't going to get Be a Man, like the song. I've seen reviews and I did hear, spoiler alert, I did hear that there is a montage of that scene in the movie. But it still would have been like, and maybe they do make a reference like, come on Mulan, like, come on, whatever name Mulan decides to come up with. Be a man. It must be as swift as a coursing river, tranquil as a forest. Like, have a little nod towards the lyrics of the song. I wouldn't be mad if they don't go full blown song. Just make some reference to Be a Man. Like, come on, be a man. Must be as swift as a forest, tranquil as a breeze, or we got to make it past the other side before the dark side of the moon reaches us. Something like that. Some sort of way, cheesy, punny way to reference Be a Man. I would not mind the cheesiness to the pun. But I gotta see the movie. But yeah, so yeah, I've heard that I've been hearing like mixed reviews. Like some people enjoy it, some people say that it's kind of boring compared to the original. I want to see it. I really do. So the last 9 minutes of this video has been preparation for me to actually go into the actual topic of this video, which is, am I going to pay $30 to see Mulan on Disney Plus? No. No. Even though Mulan is one of my favorite movies in general, and I do mean the obviously the animated version because I haven't seen the live action one yet. And even though I do want to see the live action version of Mulan, I'm not going to like pay $30 just to see it on Disney Plus, where I have to like constantly pay like each year to be able to see it, especially since it's going to be free in December. Like, there's no point of paying for the movie on Disney Plus, especially that high. If it was like $5, it wouldn't really matter. It honestly wouldn't really matter that much. But 30 freaking bucks, that like they're asking too much. I'm sorry. I love Mulan. I want to see the movie, but it ain't worth 30 bucks. 15 bucks would have been more acceptable, more reasonable than 30. Like, I get Disney. Now you're going through a hard time, but if you cut that price in half, yes, there's still gonna be people complaining that that price is still too high. But you know how much more people will pay just to see Mulan? Saying, "Oh yeah, it's 15 bucks, not a bad price. Not as much as I have to buy a movie ticket in some theaters, so I'm gonna buy it." I want to see this movie, but from the mixed reviews I've heard, it's not worth the 30 bucks to see it on Disney Plus, where I have a paid subscription that's like, let's say if it's going to run out, like my Disney Plus subscription is going to run out next month. Let's pretend that. Well, then I only have that movie for a month. A month. But I went live on TikTok last night, which if you guys don't know, do have a TikTok. I went live on TikTok last night, and I made a point of Mulan saying, do I rather pay like 30 bucks to buy it on DVD, Blu-ray, digital, where I will have it practically forever, or do I want to pay 30 bucks to pay for it on Disney Plus, where it's going to be pretty much a limited time thing? The whole DVD, Blu-ray, digital thing sounds like a better deal than the whole buying it on Disney Plus. Especially since in December I don't have to pay to see it. I mean, obviously I will have to pay to see it because of the fee for Disney Plus, but like, because Disney Plus is like, I think $12.99 for the year. But with the exception of the whole year pack or 3 months pack, whatever, which is understandable because it's like I'm paying for a service. Do I really want to pay $30 extra just to get one movie? Now, it would make more sense if I was like paying 30 bucks for like, what, 3, maybe 4 movies that is new. Then the $30 will be a bit more understanding. Because then you have like normal people like me who pays for the typical subscription. And then the premium members who gets like 4 new Disney movies each month, probably. Like, they're like new, not the classics, not the movies that came out like last year, a few years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, before any of us were even born. No. New movies that came out that is literally new, that people made time to make, that they have every intention of making for Disney Plus. Then the $30 thing, if it's like multiple, like 3, maybe 4 movies each month, then maybe, like I said, maybe that whole paying 30 bucks would be more understanding. But it's just for one movie that I can easily get on DVD or Blu-ray and watch it no matter how many times, even after my Disney Plus subscription ends. And the 30 bucks not even worth buying if it's only going to be free like what is September? So in like 3 months, it's not even worth paying to paying to see the Mulan movie if it's just gonna be free on Disney Plus 3 months from now. Let's see when exactly. When will Mulan be free? December 4th to be precise. And what? It's what? September 5th at the moment, by the time I'm recording this. My point is, yeah, I do want to watch Mulan. I really do. Despite the mixed reviews, I do want to watch Mulan, the live action version. Especially since the animated movie is one of my favorite movies. And I always could see the animated movie being adapted into live action somehow one day. So I do want to give it its fair shot. But in my opinion, with all due respect to you, Disney, you're doing way too much. Making us pay $30 for the movie. For a single movie. It'd be different if you have Mulan with two, three other movies that are literally new to the public. Then yes, like I said, the $30 would be more understanding. And I feel like, yeah, even though there'll still be some people that are going to be complaining, it'd be more understandable. Or you guys can easily just, cut that price in half to $15. Now I didn't say anything before because I didn't really because I didn't know whether or not this was true, that Disney was planning to have all its fans up until December pay $30 just to see the damn movie. Like I said, I'm a big Mulan fan, and I really do want to see Mulan, the live action one. But I can wait. I can wait. I'm gonna wait patiently. If I have to pay $30 to see a movie up until December on a subscription platform, then I can wait. I can seriously wait. I can keep myself busy for the next 3 months watching the first 6 Star Wars movies, along with Rogue One and the Clone Wars movie, plus the Clone Wars series and the Rebel series. I can keep You'd be surprised how much watching those Star Wars movies and shows that I mentioned. You'll be surprised how much they can entertain me. Even if I have to watch them multiple times just to pass the time, I can do that. Because the main reason why I decided to, why I wanted to watch Disney Plus, to get Disney Plus, is for Mandalorian, the final season of the Clone Wars, and me spam watching the living hell out of the first 6 Star Wars movies, Rogue One, the Clone Wars movie, the Clone Wars TV show, and Rebels. For the most part. I have watched a few other things on Disney Plus that are not Star Wars related, but those 7 Star Wars things that I mentioned are the main reasons why I decided to get Disney Plus. I get criticized watching Star Wars over and over again, but I don't care. I can watch those 7 Star Wars things that I said. The original trilogy, the prequels, Clone Wars, Rogue One, Mandalorian, uh, Clone Wars series and movie and Rebels. So like 10, 9. I can keep myself busy with that. And me rewatching every single uh, MCU movie with the exception of Captain Marvel because I'm not really a big fan of Captain Marvel. I yeah, so I like between the MCU movies that I do enjoy, which is practically every MCU movie with the exception of Captain Marvel, and the Star Wars movies, episodes 1 to 6, Rogue One, Clone Wars, and then the Clone Wars series and Rebel series. That can keep me busy until December, until Mulan's free. I'm in like no specific rush to watch the movie whatsoever. This just only encouraged me to go into my addiction of watching Star Wars even more. I'm not joking. Like I have this obsession with the Star Wars, and mostly, like I said, the ones that I have listed, because those versions, those Star Wars movies and shows that I've listed, I'm addicted to. Anyways, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Mulan is worth the $30? Do you guys think that they should at least like the most that they should like? Do you guys feel like the same way as me, where I feel like the most that they should charge for Mulan on Disney Plus is $15 plus 30? And are you guys going to wait until December when it's free to watch Disney Plus? And if you guys seen the movie, keep in mind that some people haven't seen it yet. So, what is your guys' overall thoughts of the Mulan movie that came out on Disney Plus? Like it, dislike it, let me know all the answers to all those questions in the comment section down below. And what is your guys' favorite Disney Plus? Like, what is your guys' favorite thing to watch on Disney Plus? Let me know in the comment section down below. Love you all. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. Be careful out there. And I'll catch you guys later. Love you all and have a wonderful day, you wonderful people.